Welcome to Love Them Knives channel. LTK here. I just got done changing backgrounds. This is blue, like a carbon fiber thing going on here. And of course, I took the other background out, knocked over my coffee, spilled crap everywhere. Chaos ensued. We're back to now recovery mode. You just have one of those days where like you touch anything and just everything caves in and you go, wow, how'd I do that? You feel like you're in the middle of an Allstate homeowner catastrophe commercial. Whatever. In any case, never mind. Will Booz, engineering, University of Kansas. Now, these are knives that he has designed and created. This one is made by We Knife Company. People signed up and bought this. I remembered when they did. It was another one of those moments like, oh, yeah, I can't get one of these because I'm, how you say, broke. But otherwise I would have. And I know these are small knives. And it's like, well, LTK, you like them big, blue, bearings, and this is everything but the big. But it's just cool. I like it. I got the smoke. You know, I'll put the link to my review of the smoke, which I got to keep for like a whole week or something. And I'll put that in the description section, along with this knife is going to Everyday City Carry. Ray is his name. He lives in New York City, and he has an Instagram, and he has a YouTube site, and I'm going to put the links to his site in the description section as well. Go by his site, subscribe to his channel, follow him on Instagram. He doesn't have that many followers on Instagram. He doesn't have that many subscribers on YouTube. He took kind of a hiatus, and he wanted to work on his video technique or something. I said, dude, just turn on the camera. He said, I want to do a little bit more than that, I think. So he's into production, techniques and stuff, where I'm just simpleton. In any case, he's really creative. And in any case, check out his channel because he's back to putting videos out, content. And this is the Aero Mini, and this is going to him because he put out a call on his Instagram. I just happened to cruise on by, and he's like, I want to get a mid-tech knife. My wife is going to give me like $200 or $250 to spend. And he goes, it's got to be under $350. I'm going to try and get the money together, but if you guys have any ideas, 3-inch blade, somewhere around there. And I'm going, man, I just got this from Nick, and Nick wanted me to sell this for him. And I'm sitting there looking at it going, I want it. So I messaged Ray through his Instagram and said, this isn't a mid-tech, but this is a 3-inch blade, and I think you'd really like it because I kind of see the other knives that he's got, and he kind of likes the smaller, more pocketable, more concealable type knives. And this is in that thing. So he got back and says, not yes, but hell yes. And so, yeah, this is going out to him tomorrow. So I wanted to throw it under my camera while I still have it in my hand. I had this a few days thinking, okay, well, I'll put it on table sale or something. Won't make it that far. Over travel stop. See, the titanium frame lock flipper, really super, super light. You got the cutout in the blade here. You got pretty doggone good detent. So I don't know. I've never tried to do, I'm going to try and cut my finger off with this. But okay, yeah, you can finger flick it. I don't know that I can throw this out. Hold on, let me go. Nah, it's so light. The blade's so light. I can't gravity flip this. And here's the deal. It's a small knife, right? So here you go. Disengaging. And problem is my fingers are hanging over the edge. It's going to take the end of them off if I don't watch what I'm doing. And I just about tried to cut the tip of that finger by flipping it out. Snappy action. Really nice. It's light. I like the blue anno over kind of a stonewash finish and stonewash blade here. And I know they had these in regular titanium. They've come and gone. I don't know if he's going to do another run of these, but this was We Knives who made these and then sent them out. I had the smoke. I got the green smoke, and then I got a total black one that went to Martin over in Netherlands, and I had the green one, and then I sold that or traded it, maybe to Jonathan. I can't remember. So, yeah. And then this comes in my hands, and you know what? This is not a front flipper like the smoke. And it's smaller than the smoke. But I like this regular flipper type knife. I'm not as big a fan, I guess. And here we go. See how easy that was? Yeah. Got to think about what you're doing. Got jimping on the top of the blade. And that's definitely, yeah, you could feel that. It's going to wear away my callus here. And you got a choil up front. So that's nice. Yeah, you can go forward a bit on this. Not like it's such a long blade that it's a problem this way in any case. Come here. I got a piece of paper around here. So let's see if this sucker's still sharp. Yes, it is. I don't think Nick did anything except admire it. So it's good, Ray, if you're watching. Backspacer's like a suspended titanium backspacer. Just a good looking knife. You know, I mean, obviously it's not a long handle. It's only 6 3/4 inches overall. Let's back up a little bit. See? So not a huge knife. Fancy, come out here and show us. So here's just a regular para 2, 8 1/4 overall, 3.5 inch blade. And you can see the difference in the size. And yeah, even pivot to pivot. And you know, just how tall it is. This is a much taller, beefier knife. All the way around. Just a big difference. Very light, very nice. Let's get the scale out just for right now in the middle of this. Comes in a pouch with this paperwork. 3D machine, titanium carbon fiber, manufactured in January of 18. Damn, wasn't long ago. Crap. I might have to pick one of these up at a later date. Whenever I get rich. Hey, if anybody out there has the winning lottery ticket, just go ahead and forward it to me. I'll show you how to spend that money. I will, promise. And turn this on. Let's see where we're at. Are we in ounces, grams? We're in ounces. Okay. So here we go. Bingo, bango. 2 ounces? Holy moly. Yeah, that's not much, is it? And go next. Look at that. 57.2 grams. Grams. Whew. That's awful light and lively. But you still got a 3-inch blade. It's not tiny. You know, it's not tiny. I'll show you tiny. This is my old one. This is forever. When did I Tough Light? Oh, well. Okay, so this is a keychain knife. This ain't no keychain knife. You know, this is a big old knife compared to that one. But you know what I'm saying. And I'll prove you to it as far as the 3-inch blade and stuff goes. Come here. Get a grip. Yeah, it's kind of pretty much 3-inch. Or it's right pretty close. 75 millimeters. Right in there. I mean, it's close. And 17 millimeters, but it's 6 and almost 3/4. Maybe not quite. The fit and finish on this knife is really good. You know, it's contoured. You know, the scales are. the carbon fiber is pretty seamless. I mean, yeah, I mean you can feel the transition here a little bit, but it's not that significant. Nice pivot. Should be easy to take apart and put together. I decided not to do that since this knife kind of landed in my hand, spent about a week, and then out the door. So, nah, I don't want to disassemble it or anything. I'll let Ray do that. You can see how the pocket clip comes in from the other side. Here, if I've now... I don't even know how to turn a flashlight on. Wow. Getting good. So they haven't like weight relieved, but really, what do you want? Get her down to 1.5 ounces? That's amazing. Like that backspacer though. It's nice to have a backspacer. I'm glad it's not an open design. I do. I mean, I used to really like the open designs, just give me a standoff or two and just keep it open. But when you come to knives that are a little bit more fancy, decorative, they're not just a utility knife for rough or tough outdoor use, this and that. And I don't see this kind of a backspacer as being detrimental to being able to clean a knife out anyhow. So, no, and it does protect the blade. Things from coming through these scales and hitting the end of that blade and causing a nick or whatever. So, yeah, I like that. Yeah, good looking knife. I like the blue, yeah. I mean, if I got this silver tie, I'd probably want to have it anode in any case. But this comes that way, so you got the over travel stop, you got the insert, hardened steel insert in there, as you can see. Lockup is pretty strong. It's about 50%. So, I mean, that's solid. And it's centered. No blade play, no lock rock. You got this cutout so you can finger flick it. If you're better than me, and probably can do it this way too, if you can get your fat old thumb in there or your finger like that, so you can flick it forward, give it a little inertia. But yeah, and just a regular flipper tab, wow, that pops. It just pops right out. So I don't know if you guys have had any issues with your Aero Mini. This one seems pretty damn nice. I'm trying to find any issues with it. And, We Knives does a really good job. So as far as the plunge, trying to look at that, it looks fine. Flat grind, good slicer. Can it do some piercing? Yeah. Nice blade design. So Will Booz, the University of Kansas engineering and very successful knife designer. Cool. I'm going to leave the link to Booz Blade's website so you can do that. Obviously, I think this may have gone down in a mass drop deal. So you can look on Massdrop and type in Booz Blades, see the smoke and maybe the Aero Mini. Or maybe that went right through Will's side. I can't remember. In any case, all I know is I didn't get in on it. But this would be one to snap up for your collection, I think. If you don't, if you don't like smaller knives, lighter knives, then this is not for you. But even me, who I like monster knives, but I'm really starting to get an affinity for these lighter, smaller knives, especially when they're well made. And this is really cool. I like it. I know it's $200, but Yeah, it's not about how much tonnage you get for the dollar. It's how nicely it's done. And this one is really nicely done. Fit and finish is great. Ergos are good. Although, like I was going to say earlier, lost track of the thought. You know, my little finger just kind of hanging on to this backside here a little bit, scooching up. Now you could move up a little bit on the bench if you're going to go forward. Probably don't want to bear down too much. It's still not that sharp there. But yeah, you can go like this. So you can kind of move up on the bench there. Reverse grip, not bad actually. That's okay. So damn light. Just a nice streamlined design. The flipper tab's not too obnoxious. Thank God it's not smaller. I think it's just the right size. I think he did really, really well with that. I think that's a compromise between having it kind of look very small or making it obnoxiously tall. I think it's perfect. And you know what? This kind of, there's knives where if you look at Elijah Isham on his Zeta, that flipper tab sticks out about where this would be, like forward, which makes you kind of wrap around the front a little bit. This is a little bit more intuitive in that regard. Like it. Really do. What do you think? Put your comments below, but is 200 too much? I don't know. I know I'm seeing one or two on eBay here and there pop up, and they want, 250, 275. So Ray, I think it's a great knife. It's certainly well done. And yeah, to me, $199 is what their issue price was. Yes. If you like the design, I think the materials, the fit and finish, the function, it's really nice. I never did tell you anything about how fat it is, but it's, here you go. So about 10 millimeters, 0.39 of an inch, and I'll stick this baby in here. Oh, at the very end. 0.115, so probably not quite even an eighth. 2.8 millimeters. That's what I'm getting. I'm doing it right here at the top. This should be the fattest part. About 3 millimeter. That's not bad. 3 millimeter, not bad. And this one's fairly slender, isn't it? I mean, 10 millimeter. So 4/10 of an inch, somewhere in there. Yeah. Slender, light carry. I like it. Would I have liked M390 on here better? I guess. But good looking. Feels good in the hand. The function's really good. Nice bearings. I'll bet they're ceramic. I can't remember anything that We Knife has done that wasn't ceramic bearings. So having not taken it apart, but if I had to lay money on this thing, it'd be that, yes, that they are ceramic bearings. So very popular knife. A nice little addition to your knife collection. And we have a blue background. Just so happens when I pop this knife up, swap my backgrounds. Didn't do that intentionally. Not for this one, that's for sure. Pocket clip's really nice though, isn't it? And it's all the way down. And it's not overly stiff or anything. That should go in and out. I can't remember. I think the smoke was pretty easy to slide in the pocket. So thank you so much for joining me. Appreciate it. Flanny, you didn't even show up today, did you? Flanagan and the Booze Aero Mini. All right, guys, I'm letting you go. Have fun. Put your comments down below. You know what we do. We love these knives. They're a lot of fun. It's crazy. The industry is insane. There's so much stuff coming out. It's just, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. And fascinating things, these makers collaborating with manufacturers to do knives. It's just really gives us a taste of some really nice faux type custom, almost mid-tech at more of a production price. So yeah, I mean, it's how do you lose out on that? You just don't. It's always a plus. All right, take care. We love them knives. You guys stay sharp.